guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into what do they wish you knew plus their next move, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this camel, this red back camel, all right? And it actually opens up. Hold on, let me try to get it out. Yep, there it is. All right, so that is pile number one for you. Pile number two is the blue back camel, all right? And this one opens out too. So this one's a little bit white, this one's a little bit wheatish, all right? Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading, take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose the red back camel, all right, this is going to be your reading. Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. What does pile one person wish pile one knew? Let's pile one person. I'll take those. I'll take those. Alright. I've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. It looks like you recently had a conversation with this person, pile one. It looks like you might have kind of been very, very honest about your thoughts. I think that it's not that you were rude or you were intentionally hurtful. I think that you were speaking your mind. I think that it did come from a place of compassion and kindness, but at the same time, the truth was hard for your person. All right, so you've definitely had some conversation and your person's reflecting on the conversation that both of you had, and they're reflecting more in particular about the tone and about the place from where you came from. So it seems like you might have come from a place where you were hurt, you were angry, you were very, very upset with this person, and you were standing up for yourself. And so they are right now in a very reflective mode. They are thinking about you. They're thinking about the pain that you are going through, and they're also thinking about what were your emotions and your feelings behind what you said. All right, so there's definitely an understanding of where you were coming from, and they're just kind of thinking a lot deeper about what that means for them. Like, what do your emotions mean for them? One message that's coming through, which they wish you knew, was that they actually do understand your position. They understand the feelings and the emotions that were coming from you. On the surface, it might look like they didn't understand, or maybe because they haven't reacted yet, you might feel that maybe they didn't understand you, or they didn't understand where you were coming from, the pain you were feeling. But no, this person actually does understand, pile one. So that's something that they wish you knew. It's just that right now, they don't really know what to do with that information, all right? The information about your pain, your thoughts, your feelings, about where you are coming from. They don't really know at this point in time what to do with that information, and they're kind of taking the time to process it, to understand. It's, how do I say this? They understand what exactly was happening, but I think that there are deeper layers to that your person still needs to think about, still needs to ponder. It feels like the conversation was something about working together, or building something together. I am seeing that you were quite fed up. So I think that either this person has tested your patience or you've reached your limit. And they understand all of this, Palwan, even though you might not have heard from them, or this person might just keep the conversation a little bit more surface level. They have understood. All right, that is something that they wish you knew. The reason why they haven't been able to talk about it or share their thoughts in response to your thoughts being portrayed or your thoughts being voiced is because they feel they need to dig a little bit deeper and they need to understand what it actually means for them and what is it going to push them to do. All right, so right now a little bit of limbo energy definitely coming through from your person over here, Palwan. But with the Fool coming out with the Queen of Cups, it feels like once your person kind of gets a deeper understanding of what this means for them and how it affects them and how they want to take action based on the feelings that they have for you or the feelings that have come up because of this conversation, it looks like they are going to be ready to do what it takes to let you know what they truly feel for you on the inside. So for some of you, it is love. For some of you, it is compassion. For some of you, it is, this person having that care and concern for you. Take that as it resonates for your situation, because I am getting varied feelings coming through. I'm not necessarily getting only romantic love. All right, so once they gain a deeper understanding of what this means for them, it looks like they're going to be more ready to come forward and talk to you about their feelings, their emotions. It looks like they're going to be also more willing to accept what they're feeling and accept what you are feeling. So right now there might be kind of, I wouldn't say not an acceptance, but I will say that your person might be resisting a little bit to see things from your point of view. But it looks like they are going to get to a point where they do see things from your point of view. And once they do, they are going to allow your point of view to influence them in a way that is healthy for both of you. So they're going to take your point of view into consideration. They're going to try to see things from your point of view. I'm getting point of view a lot in your reading. It's just like coming to me. So I think that whatever you voiced, Palwan, it seems to be a very, very different perspective from your person's view. And I think that it might have been a bit of a surprise for them. So much of a surprise that they actually have to go within to think deeper about it. So either their point of view was so distorted that they've kind of been humbled by your point of view, or they just never thought of it that way, or they didn't want to see things from your point of view. I'm so sorry I'm saying the words again and again, but it's coming to me, Pawan. So I'm really sorry for that, all right? I'm sorry if it's annoying, but it's just, I feel like it's been that much of an impact for your person. So it's like again and again, they're like, I can't believe I didn't see it this way, or I didn't want to see it this way, but now I'm being forced to, or now it's time for me to see it that way. So a little bit of shock coming through as well. But it feels like once they get over this initial shock, they'll be more willing to kind of participate and kind of try to take on your point of view, try to take on your thoughts, your feelings as well. With the King of Pentacles coming up right next to the Fool, this is how they want to feel. They want to feel like someone who has it all figured out. So a little bit of their ego coming in. So that's probably why they were probably resisting from trying to see things from your view. It's probably their ego that was coming in a little bit. But now I think that your person is slowly, I wouldn't say they're there yet. One, this seems to be a little bit more of transitory energy, but now they're understanding that, just because I feel a certain way about something else doesn't mean that someone else who has a different perspective is wrong. It just means that they're seeing it differently. And it also means that I could see it differently. It also means that I could merge our perspectives together. I don't have to completely let go of mine, but I don't have to put someone else down, or I don't have to berate someone else for their point of view. I can merge it, or I can grow, I can evolve. That is what it means to be, the King of Pentacles. That's something that your person is understanding, that I don't have to be this all-knowing person. And just because someone has a different route, someone has a different path, someone has a different understanding, someone feels a different way, it doesn't mean that they're wrong. It just means that they're different, and I can, or I have to come to a point where I accept different as well. I not necessarily have to incorporate it, though sometimes I may choose to, but I can accept. So there's that understanding that's coming through. There's a little bit of maturity that is slowly starting to set in with your person, and they're understanding that they can't be so rigid about their thoughts, their feelings, and what they want. All right, with the Two of Pentacles over here, that there's that balance coming through, where they're understanding that even though they might not agree, it doesn't mean that you are wrong. It just means it's not what they feel, and that's okay. It's just different. And so that's like that balancing act that's coming within your person, where not everything is being seen as black and white. There's also gray as well, right? It's part of life. And so your person's also kind of balancing their old views along with the new views that are starting to come up because of this conversation that both of you had. Whatever conversation both of you had, Pile 1, it seems to be very, very significant. It seems to have kind of shattered this person's ego. I don't think that you were being harsh, but I think that there was a lot of truth in what you said, which was painful for your person to hear. I do think that you said it in the kindest way possible. That's the energy that I am getting. And even the energy that I'm getting from you is, even though you said it in the kindest way possible, you did feel sad about how much hurt your words have brought the other person. But it looks like it had to be said, Pile 1, because you had to protect yourself at that point in time. So I don't see that you did anything wrong or you did anything that was misaligned. I think that there were it was time for some tough love. That's what it feels like. And your person is right now in the energy where they're accepting the tough love that you had for them, and they're kind of taking the time to think more about it and to shift their perspective about where they stand on certain things and what's in their perception, what's right and what's wrong. All right, so they're kind of changing that narrative, changing that perspective. All right, let's get into their next move. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't think your person's going to tell you all this because, like I said, definitely big ego energy is coming through. I guess that's why it's coming up with what they wish you knew, because I don't think that, given a chance, this person's not going to tell you by themselves. I think you might have to, dig it out of them, or you have to, keep questioning them for them to kind of get this out. Or it could just be that right now they're just so in the thinking stage that they are not comfortable sharing that with anyone. All right? What is Pile 1's person's next move towards Pile 1, please? What is Pile 1's person's next move? Yes, to build stability between the two of you and within themselves, to build stability within their understanding of other people's perception, kind of come to a cohesive understanding that, I might be wrong sometimes, yes. Sometimes I could be right, but that does not mean the other person is also wrong. So definitely, I think that this person might reach out to you once they have a more deeper understanding, once they've kind of come with this internal balance between them about their understanding. I think that this person is going to reach out to you, and they probably will kind of talk to you about how they now feel about your perspective, or how they now feel about what went down between the two of you. So it looks to be that in the future, their next move is going to bring that stability between the two of you by coming to common ground. All right, so it's not like they're just going to stay up there. They're going to come down and understand things from your level, understand things from, your perspective, and try to see how both of you can merge with your understanding. For some of you, I am getting this is romantic love. For others of you, it could be platonic, it could be familial, It could be just, maybe a parent and child, a child, trying to maybe assert their rights to their parents, or, a best friend setting boundaries with her friend, her best friend or his best friend, trying to make sure that they feel safe with the other person. So different scenarios coming through, but whatever it is, the conversation that you had with them, it seems to have a very, very big impact on them. And it seems like you did the right thing, or you did the aligned thing to let them know your thoughts. All right. So their next move is to kind of merge their understanding, their thought process with yours, and come to a point where both of you feel secure and happy together. All right. Pile 1, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips I send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. For those of you who chose the blue back camel, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2. What does Pile 2's person wish Pile 2 knew? I'll take that. What does Pile 2's person wish Pile 2 knew? Alright. Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, Five of Cups. Okay, hold on. This person wants to build a life with you. This person wants to build a life with you, Pile 2. It looks like they're having a lot of fun with you right now. This is sweet energies, very, very sweet energies. So it feels very, very new to me. So either this could be like a renewal, or it could be maybe both of you had a false start at one point, but now both of you are kind of giving it a go. For others of you, this could be a new crush situation as well, like someone new in your life, someone you've just been interacting, someone you've just been on a couple of dates with. Energy feels very new, very fresh, very playful, very happy, very innocent, and your person's definitely enjoying their time with you. It's very, very straightforward reading, to be very honest with you, Pile 2. Your person's just so happy. There's something about a park, maybe a picnic that both of you have gone to, or your person's planning a picnic with you. That's also something that's coming through, but it looks like your person right now is reminiscing a lot about the kind of cheerful moments that you both have been through. So it looks like maybe both of you are very playful, or both of you just, kind of spend a lot of time laughing with each other. It seems to be your vibe. I think that both of you get each other's sense of humor as well. And so there's something about, those moments when both of you have just like laughed till your stomach hurts. Yeah, that's the energy. So they're kind of reflecting a lot about that. It's kind of filling them with a lot of love on the inside. It's making them feel very warm and fuzzy because of all of these precious memories that both of you have had. It could also just be that both of you have come back from a date and your person's thinking about everything that went so well about that date as well. So I can't stop smiling right now as I'm doing your reading, and I feel that's very much your person's energy, and the more they have these moments with you, Pile 2, the more they feel that they're ready for parenthood with you. Take that as it resonates. For some of you, it could be actual babies. For others of you, it could be plant babies, fur babies, or just being a family, however you wish to define it, all right? But the energy coming through is that they you know how people say baby fever? Yeah, they're getting that. I don't know what that is, but it seems to be coming through as well. But of course, you can define baby fever in different number of ways. You can define it with, like I said, plant babies, fur babies, but I feel that your person, the more they have these precious memories with you, this so much of fun between the two of you, the more they start to envision a future with you. Like, okay, how would I be as like a father, or how would I be as a husband, or how would I be as a wife, how would I be as a girlfriend, how would I be as someone who's moved in with my partner. These are the kind of questions that your person is asking, and they're kind of envisioning a future with you. They're kind of imagining a future with you, and the more they imagine this future with you, the more it brings like a bigger smile on their face. So right now, your person's in very, very giddy energies, pal too. I gotta say, very, very giddy energies. It's very, very sweet, like I said. And, it's also like the deeper aspects, like, okay, if someday we have children and they need to, like, they do something wrong, what do you think our parenting styles are going to be, or what role would they take, that is you, and what role would I take, and it's kind of like those kinds of thoughts are also going on with your person. Like, for example, like maybe both of you have like the fur baby together, and then what if that fur baby misbehaves? Then what are both of you going to do? Who's going to take on the role as the bad cop, good cop? It's kind of those kind of simple, cute questions that your person is asking, like very, very hypothetical questions that your person is asking. And the more they ask these questions to themselves, the more they feel like, both of you are just meant to be. And they're hoping that both of you can have more of these joyous and happy moments together. We have the King and the Queen of Cups coming up. So this person perceives that they are the same to you as you are to them. All right. So it looks like they are very aware of how you feel for them. It's not a secret, pal too. I don't know if you were thinking that it was, but it's not. All right, because this is coming as what they wish you knew. So it's probable that you thought, oh, I've been so secretive about my feelings, or I've not been so expressive. Well, have no fear, pal too, because this person, they understand. They understand what you feel for them. They understand how deeply you feel for them as well. There's a lot of emotional depth between the two of you. It's also possible that both of you might have been looking for a connection like this for a very, very long time. With the Five of Cups coming out here, I can also feel that maybe at one point both of you were very, very, very disappointed with how your love life was going, or how relationships were going. And it looks like this connection has kind of opened both of your hearts. It's not just your heart, or it's not just their heart. So it looks like both of you have kind of taken a leap of faith towards each other, and both of you are very, very happy, very, very content, very, very peaceful with this decision of moving forward together. With the Ace of Cups coming out with the Queen of Cups, it looks like either they want to write you a handwritten letter, or this person is thinking about confessing their deeper feelings for you. This is also something they wish you knew, because I think that the secret's really building up within them. And it's kind of coming to a point where it's going to explode very, very soon. So I feel that they have been, I wouldn't say that they have been passive about how they feel for you, but I think that their feelings are a lot deeper than they've let on, So maybe they could say, oh yeah, I really like you, but deep down they're like, oh my gosh, I really want to be with you, like 24/7 kind of energy. So it's like whatever they've been showing on the surface, even though it's beautiful and it makes you feel very, very happy and fills you with joy, there's a lot deeper that's going on beneath the surface that they haven't been able to tell you. And it looks like your person's thinking a lot about how they can start getting comfortable with sharing those deeper feelings with you, sharing the future that they envision with the two of you. And it looks like it's coming to a point where they can't keep it within them any longer, and they really need to get it out. They need to tell you how they're feeling. This person could just be staring at you, trying to think of the words to say, and then when you look at them and you ask, okay, well, do you have something to say? They'll be like, oh, no, bye, I gotta go. It's kind of that energy coming through as well, where they feel like they're going to tell you today, and then they're like, no, probably tomorrow. And then when tomorrow comes, they'll say, oh, okay, maybe not today. So they're kind of chickening out a little bit. I am seeing that energy from them, but it's coming from a good place. I think that your person's just waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right opportunity, and there's a lot of pressure that your person's putting on themselves. It's kind of like they don't want to mess this up. So either they messed up in the past, or this person knows that someone else messed up in the past for you and they don't want to make that mistake. So there's something about not messing up, and there's a lot of pressure that your person is putting onto themselves. But it looks like over time they're going to release this pressure and they're going to come forward. They're going to let you know. This seems to be a very, very romantic person, Pal, too, even if it doesn't seem like that. Sometimes they're actually a hopeless romantic on the inside. I think that sometimes they don't allow themselves to feel that way, or they might have gone through certain experiences in life which made them feel a little bit more secure to hide that side of them. But you are bringing that side of out of them, Pal, too, which is actually very, very sweet. It's very, very cute energies where, they're starting to feel more secure about being that hopeless romantic. They're starting to feel more secure about showing you how deep their feelings actually go and the emotional depth that they actually do have as a person. I think with other people, they're just usually very, very surface level, but you're kind of, it's not like you, how do I say this? They could always tap into this emotional depth, but you make them feel safe and comfortable to do so with you. And that's very sweet. That's actually a very, very beautiful message coming through. All right, let me get you, what is their next move? What is Paltu's person's next move towards Paltu, please? Paltu's person's next move towards Paltu. Okay. Knight of Swords, yes, communication. I think that there is going to be communication. It's going to be flirty energies there, definitely feeling it. But I think it's going to also come from a place that's very, very grounded as well. So it's not like playboy energy that I'm getting. I am getting that someone who, they mean what they say. And even if, they're writing poems for you, or they are, sending you these long goodnight messages, it's coming from a place where they genuinely feel that way. It's not to, just to sweep you off your feet. No, it's because they just have that depth to them that they want to share it with you, and they want to tell you how they truly feel about you, and they just want to be with you. And another message that's coming through is this person understands there's going to be ups and downs between the two of you, and especially during your downs, they want to make sure that both of you are in it together, that you feel secure enough with them to know that they're with you, and it's always going to be both of you against whatever it is that is coming through. So they want to be under the umbrella with you and they want to make sure that you are protected, you are safe with them. So beautiful energies here. You can expect deeper communication. I think that both of you are already in contact. I would be very, very surprised if you aren't, because this looks like there's ongoing happy energy between the two of you, like very bubbly, very cheery energy. So I would be surprised if you say that you're in no contact. Yeah, you can expect deeper communication. You can expect more emotional communication from your person. It looks like words of affirmation is their love language. So you might have like these messages of like them professing their love or professing their feelings. They're starting to get very, very comfortable with doing that, and it's all because of your energy, Palteo. All right, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care. You always have free will. Trust your intuition, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.